Well, guys, we got an 8770 New Holland. I think, to me, right up there with the Magnums, the 7120s, these are probably right in that area. I mean, they had a Funk 18-speed power shift transmissions where we're almost indestructible, but there's some guys over here that can fuck them up. You know, those, what we got here, guys, is PTO clutch piston seal popped out of it. Where is that piston at? Right there. Let us get the new seals on. Got some assembly lube here. Get a couple rags. I just went over to a stationary engine on a John Deere. Well, it's a John Deere stationary engine on a strawberry digger. And those guys put brand new common roll pump and all these parts. There's a piston seal that took a shit. Anyways, common roll pump, rail pressure sensor is new, relief valve was new, and all it was the nipple on the primary fuel filter where the hose, they hit a piece of 3/8 hose running from the tank to the nipple on the primary filter, and it was plugged up with shit. Something went past there and got into that nipple and plugged it up. Okay, so is this an O-ring or is this a lip seal? Appears to be an O-ring on this one. Got some new seals here. A guy with a 6400 John Deere, and sometimes, you know, you just get lucky. And I've done this multiple times. He couldn't get any of his remotes to work, and he'd been dicking with it for shit 3 days trying to figure it out. And anyhow, I went over there and looked at it, and the first thing I did, I thought, well, I got a dime valve or something. See, they've changed the seal. They got rid of the lips. No, they didn't. It's not a lip seal. This one wasn't either. It's just a quad seal, kinda. So we will put a new seal here. New O-ring here. Let's maybe lube this thing up before we stick it in there. Got a heater control valve. Hopefully she brought the parts for the rig, the twin star rake out there that I've got torn apart too. I think we'll be spending the rest of the evening here fixing all this shit. A little assembly lube. Okay. Let's see if we can get it into the clutch housing. And so I should probably sop that nasty looking burnt looking shit oil out of there. These PTOs on these things are so easy to deal with comparison to some of these other tractors. The 7120s were like this too. They were kind of just really easy to manage. This one's even easier. You don't even have to drain the oil out of it. It sets up high enough. Now, if you had a 540 PTO on this, you'd have to pull the driven gear out and everything on the bottom too, and the actual output shaft. Okay, do I need to That's what I like about those quad seals. You don't have to try to work those lips in like a lip seal. Not near as big a chance of tearing one. Okay, That son of a gun is in there. Okay. Spring and snap ring. Me and the guy that was running, he was the guy that was running it, we took that cutting torch and made a deal here the other day for it. So I'm going to have to pack it over here. There's our deal we made right there. And there's my damn light I was looking for. I knew I couldn't find that son of a bitch somewhere. It is right there. Left it laying there. Okay, let me get it packed over here. What's up, Jules? What you doing? What's that duty? What's that duty? Love you, sweetheart. I sure love that Gertie. I do. Okay, so we want to take the snap ring and light in this area right here. Take this tool that we made, and I think we took a plate. Is that what we took? Yeah, let's turn it sideways maybe. Let's get a little Jackie on her. Okay, there's our snap ring groove. How are we going to manage this? Let's see if I can maybe dig out a pair of snap ring pliers in my mess here. Where are you, snap ring pliers? It's been a while since I've used you. I know, I'm talking to my pliers that aren't here. Okay, so what the hell? Where in the fuck are they? There they are. I see them. They got kind of a little bit different color red to the handles than the rest of that shit does. Okay. I need both my hands here, guys. Alright, so these are the old frictions and steels, as you can see. Once that piston seal failed, it slipped the very last one. This was the first one we pulled out of there. The rest of these probably, I'm going to save them. But it did warp a couple of these steel plates, so I got new ones. So, I'm wondering if I should put... So this thrust washer needs to go right here. And then I think what the thing to do is... That would be the way to do this. Let's see if I can do this like this. So, okay, steel should be 7 and 7. Okay, and then the pressure plate will be last. I slipped on it. It ain't too bad. I've seen a lot worse. Okay, and then the snap ring. Why are you not cooperating? What's going on here? Get the snap ring to seat in all the way. There we go. Okay, she's seated up now. And yeah, I probably got maybe 30 thousandths between there and there, so should be okay. Yeah. I had a couple new O-rings. I gotta clean this up now. There's 2 O-rings that go in there. So I got a couple new ones. Let me go find them. Tired of this one coil getting in my fucking way, so I'm just gonna pull it off. There you go, son of a bitch. Get it up over that gear. There we go. Okay. Now, get it. Ah, she's not cooperating. Just gotta get it splined up, wiggle and shake it till it goes in. Yeah, I just gotta keep wiggling and shaking till I get it there. There we go. I'm on the dowels now. It's just, I hate tightening shit up though like that. Really easy. I'm pretty certain I'm just kind of hanging up on the dowels now, but just gotta make sure that you're not gonna break them. There she goes. This is how tight I'm going to get them. How many of these we changed? We used to do potatoes. Most of them we changed them right in the field. Okay, so we got... These are nice. I mean, I like these tractors. You got your PTO clutch pressure port here to check it, which I was only getting 20 PSI. This is your PTO clutch brake, which I was getting 200 PSI. Diff lock, DL, and then four-wheel drive. Pretty nice, actually, the way they set them up, I think. It's all right, girly. Don't kill them. We might need them. What are you barking at now? Huh? Hey. Hey. What are you barking at, ding dong? You crazy. Dog fuck crazy. Josie. Crazy ass. Oh, 13/16 right there. You're crazy. That dog crazy, man. I think they're 13/16, I think, yeah. What are you doing there, Psycho? What's up, Psycho girl? What's up, Psycho girl? I know, baby. Hey, you're fine. Damn it, that's 15/16. You're okay. You're okay, killer. You're alright, killer. I know, these. I know, baby. I know. Oh, it's just terrible, isn't it? You got hay all over you. Good looking. Rawr. Duke took the day off. So I got my little barking girl with me. Okay. Okay, so let's put this coil back on, but I dropped that nut somewhere. There it is, right there. Put the camera on the ground. Cool. Alright. So we got to put the coil on. Won't do much good without that. What the fuck, huh? I'm gonna get a pair of pliers and tighten that up. Alright. Okay, and then, where are you? This one has a Deutsch connector on it. Okay, so then we gotta put, there's a plate somewhere we took off that we need to put on here. I don't remember what we did with that. What the hell did we do with that plate? Here it is. This is the latch for the center link. Got to have that. And we just kind of gotta sneak it in here like so. I think that's how I did that. What the fuck, huh? Maybe I went in the other way. No? So I got it out. Just pulled it right out of there. You know what? Pull the fucking line back off, huh? Okay. Put the cart before the horse there. Okay, miserable brick. Now she goes in. Okay. Okay, did I tighten that? I don't remember. Okay. I gotta put the PTO shield on. This tractor's in good shape. Yeah, that Funk 18-speed power shift, and then the 7.5 liter New Holland engine. Really good engines. My family used to be big time New Holland people. You know, they lived and breathed New Holland because they were hay farmers. But New Holland pretty much took a shit on everybody that was haying people, and said they were gonna focus more on their tractors instead of their haying equipment. So a lot of the haying equipment, they left some of the older stuff that we had. I mean, they pretty much left us high and dry on it. And it kind of left a sour taste in my grandfather's mouth towards New Holland after they did that to him with the haying equipment. He was not very happy about it, you know. And that's pretty much what they told him over there too, that New Holland, because they really fell behind in the, you know, Massey's just completely kicking their ass in the haying equipment now. And they don't think they really care. I guess they're not, their businesses now, they want to focus on their equipment and tractors, not their haying equipment. So, son of a bitch. 17 millimeter. Well, I'll tell you what. Shoot an end wrench. Tighten this son of a bitch down. I just used a 17 this morning. These are one of the easiest PTOs to do on tractors right here, without a doubt. These tractors here, these 8770s overall are just really easy to work on. I really like them. I really do. They kind of like the 7120s. The 7110s weren't very, I don't know. There were some things about the 7110s that weren't near as good as the 7120. I mean, the 7120s were damn good tractors. Really good tractors. Okay, so Josie, we gotta tighten up the PTO shield, put center link in it. And then we are done with this job. I don't know if I should even turn it on or let that aerobic sealer sit up a little bit. I probably should just leave it alone for a little bit. That'd probably be the wise thing to do. Let her set up. Okay. Should be another hairpin for this somewhere. I don't know what the hell happened to that. Well, anyway, that's minor shit. Let's see if I can find it. Anyways, let's let our sealer set up, and then gotta find this pin, and then try to decide if they got the parts for the twin star rake out there or not. I don't know. I don't see it. It's a shaft. I don't see it. I do not see it with all the parts here. These are all swather parts. This is the pin. They broke that big pin that went in the baler tongue the other day and dropped the baler on the ground. Well, I don't see any rake parts. Anyways, the other day, this thing here, the hydraulic motor is keyed. It's got a Woodruff key in it, and then it just goes into the basket back here. I'll show you the other side. I got this side. This side is the one that's screwed up. It goes in here, and then this is basically just a pilot for to bolt the motor to. It bolts to this, but you got to unbolt this and get it back, and this whole thing comes out. Anyway, this shaft over here is what I had to order, and it was Saturday when it did this, so of course they didn't order it till Monday, but they got the keyway and destroyed it and all that stuff. But I'm not seeing that in the parts. I'm going to call them before they close over there and ask them if that showed up. Well, that would explain why I don't see a shaft and stuff for that rake out there, is because Wanda was the only one there at the parts counter Saturday, and she couldn't put the order in and place it till Monday, and then she wasn't there, and she's not there today either, so it's never been ordered. So I gotta change a heater control valve, and I'm not sure if it's on this tractor or that one out there. There's two of these exactly alike with the same rakes behind them, and the only way that I'm going to be able to tell the difference between the two is pop the hood. Darn it, I forgot these damn New Hollands. You got to have a screwdriver or something to stick in there and pop that hood latch. Oh, my damn dog went. Let's see. That's pretty much the flavor right there. Would it be this tractor or the other one? I think they're done with these rakes, so I don't think it's a big emergency. I think they got everything raked. I think they're done anyway raking. I think they just got the one filled to bale and haul, and that's it. So I don't think it's that big a deal that those rake parts aren't there anyway. But they use these little New Holland tractors all winter at the feedlot too, so. Okay, you know what? Maybe I can look right up in here and see my little hose crimp pliers. Maybe not. It's probably the other one. Oh, it is this one. Yep, it is this one. I don't even know where that damn thing is. I had to pinch this hose off. What the fuck's going on here? Okay, there's my little pliers right there that I got them crimped off with. but I'm pretty certain it's up in here because that's the keys for that. So yeah, it's going right up in there. So I'm guessing that heater control valve's got to be up in there somewhere. It has to be because there's no vents or anything. Everything, all the vents are in the dash here. So, how do you get this thing apart? This is a new thing for me. Can I see anything up in here? No. Got some Allen heads there, see? What, is there probably something hidden underneath the, I'm gonna have to go get some Allen wrenches and take this loose. Windshield wiper motor looks like it's gonna have to come off of there so I can get up under here. I wonder if I can try to get by without taking that stupid window wiper motor out of there. I got the cover off of it, gave me a little bit more room. Yeah, that's working. Man, that sun has been hitting that, and it's like a convection oven. That son of a bitch is hot. Okay. It seems to be loose. How do you tilt the wheel down there? Okay. What else is there? What am I missing here? Something seems to be holding her fairly solid. I took those out, and there's two over here. Is there any more that I'm not seeing? I don't see nothing else there. This side here. Nothing back here behind the floor mat, is there? Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. Shit. Alright, shit. Shit. Pop the little step deal here off, the mud guard. Whatever the fuck you call it. And then we're gonna head over, I think that 7430 Premium should be at the shop, and I was really busy with service calls yesterday, and to be completely honest with you, I just forgot what goes wrong with that, because I haven't had one do it in a long time. Transmission temp was getting hot, and I did check lube pressure on the transmission circuit and all that shit, you know, system pressure. I checked the antifreeze there and make sure there's no codes in the ECU as far as engine heating was, and I thought, shit, I'm gonna go. I had a throttle cable I'd ordered for a 1095 Bellwagon. New Holland quit making those. I had to get one from a guy out of South Dakota named, I think it's Emerson Ag, is the name of it. He makes them, and he had one. And should I just bolt it here or here? Let's go here, maybe. I guess go over there to the other side and do the same thing. But So I had to leave and go get that because I had next day aired that throttle cable, and that was on Thursday. It didn't show up till Monday. These are all the bolts and nuts and all that shit. That rake back there. So I guess snot rag or some shit there. Or maybe he's been wiping his ass with it, who knows. Lay these somewhere. Put them on my bumper. Still got a 4020 that I got to go get a water pump done in. So I gotta probably do that tomorrow. I need to go look at that. I need to go look at that 7430 tonight before I go home. Because I know those have like a 2-section reservoir for the coolant overflow tank. And there's 2 water pumps on those. There's one that does your normal, cools your engine down, all that good shit. And there's another one that runs off the back of the fan hub. You'll see coolant lines going to it, and you'll see a couple, looks like heater hoses going up each side of the radiator. Well, that cools, that circulates the water through the transmission oil cooler, and I just completely, I actually, as I was leaving, I remembered it. I grabbed those hoses and they were stone cold, and I said, shit, the water's not circulating. They must have ran it low on coolant. And what happens is they get airlocked, and the son of a bitches, you can't, the only way to get the airlock out, as I found, is to take the hoses off right by that little pump on the fan hub and just rev that son of a bitch wide open until it spits it out and makes a big mess. But okay, so now we can maybe get this one off over here. Let's just go like this, maybe. Cigarette lighter plug right there, so there's going to be wires on that. Should I get my chainsaw and just cut it out of there like that one dipshit everybody loves watching? He's like a bull in a china closet, that guy is. I thought that was all of them. I sure thought it was. Huh. Well, there's not shit hidden back behind the vents or some shit like that, is there? Comes. It's like it's Velcroed down or some shit. Where is this heater control valve hiding at? I don't know if it's gonna come past all this stuff or not. I think it's going to. It's just not going to happen. Almost looking like I'm going to have to pull the steering, all that shit out of there to get that to come up past that. But I'm in the right area. It's back here. Yeah, there's the heater plenum and all that frickin' garbage. Oh, I see, it's Velcroed. That's why I was... God, you think it'd pop and come on up out of there? You'd think. But it's hitting right here. Yeah, shit, it sure as hell is. Wonder... No, that won't work. Cannot believe they made that to where you can't get that fucker out of there. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see. What else do we gotta take apart? Take that loose. What a piece of fucking shit. Well, I got it out of there. Just had to pull on it and just flex it a little bit to pop it out of there. It just ain't easy. There's our heater control valve, but I'm going to pull this ducting off here. Okay. How's this thing just pops in there, huh? What a deal. What a deal. That is one unique looking situation there. Is there seals or O-rings or anything on it? Or? Must be some seals or something on the end of it somewhere. Oh, there's a couple bolts in there. I guess take that clamp loose, take this clamp loose. The coffee can there, trying to catch some of the water coming out of the heater core. There's an O-ring there and an O-ring there, and then these things here go around. This one was like that. There ain't a whole lot to them. Okay, and then the other one is stuck on this. So, something like that. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very interesting situation. What a pile of poo. A pile of poo. Okay, so what did I do with the little bitty corkscrews that was in that? Ah, right here. These little sweethearts will go on these clamps. Hey, little sweetheart, get over here, little sweetie. This one will go up here like that. The guy there at New Holland said he hasn't even sold one of these yet. And I said, well, I don't know. I fixed a fan hub and stuff. The fan, this is the one the fan fell off of it. I fixed all that shit the other day. And I told him, I said, I pinched the lines off, then the air conditioner started working. I said, I just grabbed both lines with my hand. They were both hot. And I said, well, shit, that valve's got to be not closing. Well, there's 2 bolts on the back side of the thing. You gotta get in there. Kind of a bastard. Need to push it that way a little bit. Yeah, what's going on here? Heck. Okay. I gotta get the other one started, and that ain't gonna be no fun. It's way back in the corner, back in here. I don't know, this socket may not be sufficient for what I'm trying to do here. We'll see what happens, I guess. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. It's sucked up into the socket too far. I gotta see if I can get it started by hand, but I mean, it's a fucker trying to get your hand back up in there. My dick skinners are too big, and I don't have very big hands. It might have started, actually. Might have got lucky there. Got her, man. Okay, let's take our hose crimp and pliers off the heater hoses and see, make sure we're not going to have water pouring out in the cab. I had my hand on it. And I couldn't even feel it doing anything when I... You hear that? Huh. Oh, it quit, so that's on cold. This one's moving. Okay. I guess fire it up, turn the AC on. Pretty much know when you got one of those leaking by you is they'll blow cold when the engine's cold, but as soon as the engine warms up, all of a sudden the AC starts blowing hot. It's because the heater, the water's not ever being shutting off going to the heater core, it's constantly going through it, so it doesn't work very well for the AC system when they do that. a screw right there. I just saw it. It's black. It's the same color as the floor mat, and I can't see it. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and fire the tractor up. Get a rag and clean the floor mat up. Go ahead and see what it's gonna do here. It's a new Holland. You gotta push the clutch pedal in. AC compressor. There it goes. I'm gonna let her warm up, make sure it's gonna work fine. I had to pinch them off again with that brand new heater control valve. That brand new heater control valve isn't any good. It's leaking past it because I kept getting hot air coming out of the heater core. Now I got the hoses pinched off again and it's blowing cold. I guarantee you, as soon as I take these off, it's going to start blowing hot again. I have to call them in the morning and say, hey man, give me another one. You want the truck, babe? Yeah, and both hoses are hot. God, what a piece of fucking shit. Blowing cold right now, but I guarantee you it'll start blowing warm. Oh yeah, give her a little throttle, water pressure increases, and it shoves it right through it. Do all that work, and then you get a shitty part right out of the box that doesn't do what it's supposed to do. It really just chaps your ass. Alright, well, luckily they're done raking. And I'll just call, I got the box, I'll call them in the morning, say, get me another one. This one's no good. Well, I'm going to go over to that 7430 Premium before it gets dark on me. See if I can get the coolant system bled out on it real quick. What a piece of shit. Just burns my fucking ass. Tear all that shit apart and go through all that work just to find that the part's no good that you got. Yeah, it is what it is.